But yeah, it's looking bleak. If I go for a draw, you're going to give me shit. But I'm going to go for a draw. I think the season's done for Arsenal.
Man.
I think season's over.
Actually, that is...
Yeah, season's over.
That is just... You're like your fucking manager, bro.
Now,
he was
I need to play...
Where's the sack? The sack needs to be now in the question.
No sacking and all.
The sack needs to be decided
I would never
now.
call for another man's job apart from Gautam Gambhir.
What's up, chat? Welcome back to the Casuals. Lots to talk about today. We'll start with the BGT, move on to some FPL Premier picks, some Wolves stories, and we'll finish off with a hilarious story from Chael Sonnen and Gilbert Burns. But before we get into any of that, this or that for this week is regular Gatorade or sugar-free Gatorade. Sattu, hold up the product.
Regular.
And make your pick.
4 days. Artificial sugar lobbies, if you all are watching, pay us. We'll spread your propaganda. No stress. We'll make kids, adults, senior citizens, whoever you want consume sugar. Just hit us up on email.
I only drink Prime. This one. I'm not a big Gatorade person, but the new one has some weird aftertaste that I don't like. That's all I know.
Exactly. I guess I haven't been able to drink the regular Gatorade in so long. Only the sugar-free Gatorade is available everywhere. Why are they forcing sugar-free products down my body? My body, my choice. If I want to get diabetes, I'll get diabetes. I just want things to taste good.
To go along with your asthma.
Yes. Just let me make the choice what I want to do with my body. If I get diabetes, lose a limb, let me do it. I just want to taste good things while living my life. So normal Gatorade, like Z said, the aftertaste in the new Gatorade sucks.
And you were only buying that because there was a shortage.
There was a shortage and now apparently it's back. This is the first normal Gatorade I'm seeing in the past 6 months after a good football game. I just want sugar in my body and they're giving me this fake sugar, not for this fake shit.
Yeah, I feel like the sugar-free is worse than the regular. And for sure, it tastes worse. So definitely regular Gatorade. Whatever flavor it is, depends on the day.
Yeah.
You guys have any preferences for that? Red, blue, orange,
Blue,
yellow?
Blue.
I only
Blue
get
number one for everyone, I feel.
blue
That
is the
first sip of the sugar-filled Gatorade is the best thing ever.
Yeah, when we're playing Sunday mornings, it gets hot by the time we leave at noon or something. And I'm about to faint and then one blue hit and then woof.
Your body erects and you get erects.
10 more overs.
It's such a turf thing. Like there's always blue Gatorade when you go for turf. That's the only place I drink.
Yeah,
blue
that's
Gatorade.
why I've not been playing football for the past 3 months because I can't get the normal Gatorade.
And you run around a lot as a goalkeeper on the football pitch. Correct.
Exactly. I'm a modern day goalkeeper playing with my feet, getting involved in the defense, maybe in the midfield. Whoever needs me wherever, I'm there. But the Gatorade is getting in between me and my love for the game. So Gatorade, get a shit together. I don't want that sugar-free bullshit. I want that sugar-filled bullshit.
So we've taken on the paddle mafia and the Gatorade mafia.
Just do both, right? Every company does it. Like, do a diet Gatorade. No,
Yeah, just give me options, bro. I have no problem if the normal one and the sugar-free one is available. I just don't like that they have taken those options away from me.
That's why Prime is better.
Prime.
Yeah.
Prime, there's a surplus right now in India after these 3 came in.
Prime is also trash.
Yeah, Prime is damn sweet, bro.
It's too fuck all.
But I mean, Prime is damn good. Hopefully, one
for
day
sure.
we'll work with you guys.
For sure.
Yeah, love Prime.
If there's
Prime.
some boxing match upcoming or anything, let us know.
So we'll sit on the Prime seats and everything. Yeah.
Like the name says, it's the Prime drink.
Correct.
Speaking of boxing matches, I know this wasn't on our topic today, but should we mention Ambani, Logan Paul, Conor McGregor? The most unholy of connections has been made.
I just don't know. I need to know how much coke he was on when he tweeted that. I just don't believe there's like no one else has said a thing after that.
But
I don't know. It's just
how has he just brought up the Ambani family? Out of
but it's probably true, bro. Ambani family are sitting at home. They're like, "Chal, who are some famous people?" They picked out McGregor. They picked out Logan.
See, I think it was one of his cokehead nights. He was out and about. He met this random Indian uncle who said, "Dude, I know the Ambanis. I can make this happen for you." And he's totally bought into that. And he's like, "Why hasn't anybody reached me out after that night?" And he's tweeted it out.
But it would be a great move for India. I mean, if we want to progress in combat sports, you bring McGregor, who's super famous and was really, really good back in 5-6 years ago, and Logan Paul, who's just really famous and is a decent boxer. Hype it up, get it going, inspire the kids.
Do you think Mukesh was sitting there like when Connor said, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
Mukesh Bhai.
Mukesh Bhai was sitting in Antilla being like, "What the fuck? Who is this guy? And why am I organizing a boxing fight suddenly?"
Maybe Connor is like predicting these things. So you never know. He's hoping to do it.
Or maybe it's the 7th after post celebration of Anant's wedding, and we have it during the. I mean,
I'm
Tana has
offended.
already been there.
I'm
so
offended.
I don't know, Tana. Do you want to shed some more light on those wedding ceremonies?
Absolutely not.
Maybe they can do fairas in the ring.
But the Ambanis are also goated. So KSI Logan and Mr. Beast came for the Prime and Feastables launch right now. And one night they just literally flew them down to that zoo in Jamnagar
Jamnagar.
and made them do pujas all night. So and I don't think they had the balls
I
to
mean,
say no.
the Ambanis. So that's a great point that you brought up because the Ambanis have been in direct contact with Logan Paul. So it's pretty much possible. And just imagine Conor McGregor takes the role of the Pandit and he just does the chanting in his Irish accent.
Give us a go. BGT test number 3.
Three.
Rained out.
Rained
It
out.
was a draw.
Draw.
We prayed for it. We sang for it. And it worked. But more importantly,
Shout out to the playlist.
shout out to the playlist.
Rainy Bollywood monsoon songs.
But even more importantly, Ravi Ashwin has retired from international test cricket. 7th highest
Sad.
wicket taker in test cricket. What a legend. One of the goats of spin bowling.
I have a few more stats to emphasize his greatness. So overall, he's taken a total of 765 international wickets from 287 matches. Second highest wicket taker for India in test matches with 537 wickets, ranking 7th overall. 5 wicket hauls, 37 in total, tied for second place with Shane Warne and Muthaiya Muralitharan with 67. Player of the Series awards, joint most in Test series with 11 awards shared with Muthaiya Muralitharan, and his all-round feats include a century and a 5-wicket haul in the same Test match on 4 occasions, second only to Ian Botham's 5. So clearly those stats are insane and out of this world. Just to contextualize his greatness, so let's just clap it up for
Yeah,
Ashwin
that is
once.
fucking sick, man. Congrats and thank you. But besides his brilliance with the ball and bat, he's given us some great moments as well. So with Sattu, we'll start with picking up best Ravi Ashwin moments in an India jersey.
Shocking that you all started with me. But
We always
I-
start with you.
You're the biggest
Biggest
fan
Test
and
cricket
then,
fan I've ever seen.
Then Formula One.
I don't even know which format this moment I said happened in, but I'll say it anyway. He was bowling to David Warner. David Warner was struggling for like 2 overs. Pat Cummins comes onto the field. They both laugh at something and Pat Cummins runs off. And then David Warner switches from like left-hand batting to right-hand batting. And like I think that just shows how fearful they were of Ashwin. And I think this was the same year he took that fifer in like 2-3 test matches as well. So yeah.
So is this the greatest Ashwin moments or greatest David Warner moments?
He's not a cricket guy.
He's changed his stance.
No, one sec. Now you say your story. If there is another cricketer involved, then we will discuss this further.
No, the fear of Ashwin is the headline of that story.
Correct.
Yeah. Mine is his signature move, the monk cut. He's done it 2 times, but I love the one when he did to Butler.
What is the Manka? Just explain.
It's like when he's in the run-up, he's in his action phase of his delivery, and the batter is trying to get a slight advantage on the run by moving out of the crease before the ball leaves his hand. So I think he's done it 2 times in IPL. He's also given multiple warnings in his life. Like it's a known thing that
Yeah.
he does. So I think there was big controversy. He did it to Josh Butler.
Yes.
It was in the IPL, and there was big controversy. Josh Butler was also really not happy about it at all.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just think it's shithousery at its finest. I love it. It's completely fair. If that guy's trying to get a little
Exactly.
advantage, you take it off.
It's
if it provides
shit.
no advantage, then fair enough.
Shithousery in the rule.
Yeah.
It's
So
within the
yeah,
rules,
using
exactly.
these England players love to complain about things that are in the rules and they do wrong. I mean, that's just
It's
ridiculous.
not in the spirit of the game.
Yeah, what spirit?
Fuck the spirit of the game.
But that's what makes him great because he does anything to win.
Yeah.
And he like stands his ground because when that happened in 2019, all the greats came after him. Shane Warne, Adam Gilchrist, all of them said, "What is this nonsense?" And he came out in a press conference and he took it on his chest. He's like, "I'm going to do it again for sure. Like I don't care what y'all say. This is within the rules. I don't know what spirit of the game y'all are talking about because that is not in the rule book at all."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love how Ashwin in general, I think he's like a idol for what an Indian cricketer, and the way he speaks and the way he actually he's an excellent speaker. He does really great interviews. I think he did like a podcast. Or
He has a
something.
podcast
Yeah.
which is awesome. If
Yeah.
you watch it, he really breaks down each and every game, even the IPL transactions that
Incredible.
happen.
His cricketing IQ is crazy.
He's damn smart,
Yeah,
and,
he's a
and
really
very
smart
confident in himself. Like he'll
Yeah.
switch up his bowling and everything as needed.
Which makes me believe if Dhoni wasn't there or Kohli wasn't there or after Kohli, maybe Ravi Ashwin could have been the captain for the Indian side and really taken us to that next step with his tactical know-how. Or even post his career, maybe he comes back as a coach just because he's so smart, setting up systems, really analyzing them, just based on his media
I think more in
appearances.
punditry.
I think he'll be better.
much
Rohit Sharma
in
already
punditry.
said, right, in some interview that he'll be back as a pundit in like 2-3
I
years.
think he has a lot more freedom to say what he wants to say in punditry.
Just don't call anyone a MVP for no reason. Sammy, go
Sammy,
ahead.
was that a Joss Butler story or Ashwin story?
I think that was a Ashwin story. Yeah, that was a
Definitely.
Monkard story, if anything at all. It was a ZS story, beautifully explaining what a Monkard is. Don't know if it was on the strikers end or the non-strikers end.
I've done it.
Just to clarify, it happens on the non-strikers end.
I've done it once in underarm cricket to Ryan. Like, I'm feeling like a beast.
And
And it was like the last ball and he was trying to run. So I thought like the game got over also. But it doesn't
Yeah.
count as a ball.
It doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't know that. So and then I got
You
hit on the
started
last ball and we
celebrating.
lost the game.
So you didn't.
But I'm anchored in someone.
But good on you keeping within the spirit of the game.
Yeah, spirit
That's
of
what's
the
more
game.
important, as we've discussed 2 minutes ago. But my favorite moment is back in 2017. It was the BGT Test 2 in Bangalore. We were 1-0 down in the series. In the second test, Australia needed 178 to win on day 4. India were trailing the series 1-0. Ashwin comes, bowls a fantastic spell, takes 6 wickets, conceding 42 runs. But his spell was 3 wickets in 3 consecutive overs. Turned the entire game on its head. The Aussies had no answers for him. And we went on to win that BGT, I think, 2-1. So just shows you that when we needed him the most, he stepped up and really showed that he's one of the classiest bowlers of spin.
Yeah, put the fear once again in the Aussies. I'll go with the... Go ahead. I'll go with the T20 World Cup when Kohli carried us to the last ball against Pakistan. Pakistan was actually choking it at that point. I don't remember who the bowler was, but Ashwin really calmly left the wide.
No, we are playing
Pakistan?
Pakistan. I don't think he plays for Pakistan.
I was thinking
But they needed two of one ball, and then the Pakistani bowler bowled a wide.
spinner.
Shadab,
Yeah.
the all-rounder.
And he was just super composed in that whole moment, in that whole over, basically, because we lost a lot of wickets. After Kohli hit that shot also, we lost Pandya and DK.
Yeah.
And Ashwin came up, left that wide, and then finally 1-1. He hit that chip over mid-off, I think, and then just took that single. And what a moment it was for Indian cricket.
I think leaving that ball that entire moment is kind of overrated. Because if I was this all-rounder going into this really important moment of a test match, I am hoping...
This is a T20.
Yeah, T20.
He's not really a all-rounder though. He's more of a...
I'd say he's way more for bowler.
He's too like heavily on the bowling all-rounder side.
Yeah, he's a bowling... This
I
is
think
again
the
fast, medium, fast.
Yeah, left
base
was
that
too
we're
wide.
getting into.
That was... You're saying leaving the last ball, you don't think the moment's so great.
I'm talking about the composure, bro. Like people swing at
Yeah,
anything
I
when you
agree.
need like any
There's
like
a
one
shit
ball you need something.
on the leg side. Like, what are you
Also,
going to do?
Sammy, you
Yeah.
need to think of the Instagram edits, bro. This is why...
Oh, so I should have just talked and not said that was not the greatest moment. I just think like if I was in his position, I would be hoping he bowls it on my leg side and I just have to leave it, and we get a wide and we get an extra ball, and he did exactly that.
I don't think you're at that crease waiting for him to bowl a leg side ball. You're not even thinking he's
Yeah,
gonna
you're just
do
thinking
it.
I got to get bat and
Yeah,
run too.
Exactly.
But it's Pakistan. What else are they going to do?
that is fair.
Yeah, assess your opponent.
Fair.
If Nathan
Ashwin
Lyon was
overrated.
there, you would have been
Fair.
scared.
Yeah.
Ashwin overrated.
All those stats just cancel it out.
Yeah. So all in all, I mean, we don't need to say all this about him. Overrated. He got his flowers. Fuck off.
On that note, you all were asking last episode for him to replace Jadeja. He saw the episode and put in his papers. So, any comments? What happens now?
We wanted him to
Yeah.
be the next person next to us.
Exactly. But we also said that because we knew he was going to retire. It was specially broken to the
Garnacho's
casuals.
brother leaked it to us that he's going to be dropped for the next 3 tests.
Exactly. So we were like, he's going to retire anyway. Let's just play him in the next test. That's why we were saying it was not a tactical change or anything, because you saw how Jadeja played.
Do it now. We have a bat right here.
Yeah, that's why we have this bat. Yeah, I can't do it. I'll probably smash something out.
So, yeah,
But what is the logic of retiring in the middle of a series?
wait, I'll go back to the Jadeja question because we were kind of like Ashwin should play. It's the Gabba. He's done much better, whatever reasons. But Jadeja, this question is valid because Jadeja really batted incredibly and saved us that follow-on thing. And now the question arises that are we wrong? Yeah, I guess we were wrong. But we were also right. We want Ashwin to play his last
You're
test,
being a
right?
hypocrite. Problem with us being a hypocrite. Bleep, bleep, bleep the name.
Don't bleep it, cut.
But yeah, we have no problem saying we are wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong. Jadeja turned up and saved us the follow-on, which was really important.
Washington. I want Washi.
Our entire logic to that was maybe he adds a little more batting depth, which Jadeja did, proved us wrong. But also on the bowling side, because I think Ashwin is a little more lethal in Australia.
Yeah.
And also he has an incredible record against left-handers. I think he has a stat which says that he has taken he's taken the most wickets out of any other bowler against left-handers.
David Warner.
Yeah, that's
He
why
was
he
a
had to go
right-hander.
right-handed.
Right-hander.
So to combat Travis Head, who is a left-hander, maybe play Ashwin because the ball spins against him instead of going into him. That's what our logic was.
But I'm happy we were wrong because India were in a better position because of
Jadeja. And I don't know how it would have played out if it was a full 5-day test. Would we get to see more bowling from Jadeja, and would we... Because Jadeja didn't bowl that well. He was going for 5 runs per over.
Yeah.
And he took, I think, 1 or 0 wickets. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question, but we ended up being wrong. And we are okay with saying that we were wrong.
What was the second question?
Why would you retire in the middle of a series?
Yeah, that was my question as well. I was
That's
pretty
weird.
surprised. Maybe they've told him, I don't think you're going to play the next 2 tests. And he's like, okay, fine, I'll just leave before the series ends. And
Before India's anyway so upset.
Yeah.
I'll just leave now.
Maybe we caused a controversy with raising that question. Why is Jadeja playing? And he's like, for the betterment of the team and so that big media companies, sports media journalists like the casuals don't come after me, I'll just step away and give the younger guns a chance. So like someone like Washi can play or Jadeja can fill in that gap.
but I'm sure they must have told him, right? He's not going to play.
Yeah.
And maybe if India wins or something, he's a class guy, doesn't want to take the shine off the series win. And he's like, I'm out right now.
Or maybe...
Oh, that's a very controversial statement.
Why?
Because Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli retired just after India won the World Cup.
But they were
So
playing.
you're trying to say they're stealing the shine
But
from
they
the
knew
Indian
they were
cricket
playing
team.
in that tournament.
That's fucked up, Atana.
Playing is a
Serious?
strong
Yeah.
word.
How
Like,
can you say
two
that? I mean...
goats, 2 people that like drove this country. You're calling them selfish? They
No.
didn't put the team first. Yeah,
Of course,
So
they
you're
put the
saying-
team first.
That's fucked up.
that's fucked up.
And you're saying Ravi Ashwin doesn't deserve... I mean, we said he's overrated, so I guess he doesn't deserve the send-off.
We should not do any more tributes.
Or he was just like, this team is shit, we are going to lose the rest of the test matches. I'm out, I'm going home.
While they're happy, they'll be happy for me also. No?
Exactly, I'll go home, make 5 YouTube videos and probably make more money.
Right now, his
And
comments
more
are all
views.
happy. If he did it at the end, he'll be like, hut bail.
Yeah, go out while you're high, right? And on your own terms.
That
Or
is
maybe you just...
Not the statement.
Go out while you're high.
Or maybe he just saw like Virat and Rohit, how they're struggling and people are calling for their heads and calling them for them
Who's
to
calling
retire.
for the heads, bro? Yeah. We said replace, not like heads.
Yeah.
No, execute them in
We
public.
cannot replace.
Yeah, we are calling for head. Just by the
Yeah,
way.
actually.
We came to the conclusion that we cannot replace him, yes.
Yeah, we
Cannot
cannot replace.
replace.
We cannot replace.
Akashdeep's performance in this.
I was really happy with Akashdeep. Even especially in the second innings. With the bat also he was great. Avoided that follow on, which also gave us a hilarious moment. He hit that 4 to avoid the follow on, and then it panned to Rohit Sharma, Gautam Gambhir and Virat Kohli, and they were laughing. Very embarrassing moment, to
It
be
was
honest.
When he hit the
embarrassing.
6.
Yeah, when he hit the
No,
No,
six.
no, the
six.
4.
The 4 to avoid the follow on.
Yeah.
Even when he hit the 6.
Then
they
after
all-
that he hit the six,
They, like Kohli jumped out of his seat, came, and he's like, bench show. You can literally see him say bench show.
But that moment, was funny and embarrassing because as India, national cricket team. We should not be celebrating
As
not getting to a follow-on.
a country that owns cricket, we should
Yes.
not be celebrating these minor victories because we are there to win a test match, not to survive.
Absolutely.
We would have, if it didn't rain after they gave us a chance to bat, we were making that target. The way those two started only, we were making the target, I'm telling you. For sure.
So do you think we should have won? Let's just call it a victory.
Rain robbed us.
Exactly.
Rain
Rain
robbed.
robbed us of a win.
We should be 2-1 up.
Exactly.
And Ashwin
So
left
sad
on a
that it
victory, not just
so
a
sad
draw.
that it rained. I
So
wanted to
sad,
watch
yeah.
Test cricket, so sad.
KL Rahul's performance,
Not a clown.
not a
Magic
clown.
Mix is an actual fraud. he's an actual fraud.
Has he passed?
His exams probably.
We will call him after the show.
Yeah, he's been radio silent on the group with us. He's not put one message, so he's deep into the books.
He's not passed.
Hopefully he's passed and hopefully he comes back to address all the fraudulent claims that he's made on this podcast
But like we
without
said
any
last time,
repercussions.
he did say KL is better opening. So little credit to Magic
Little,
Mix.
but let's not talk about that too much. Let's
Okay.
just focus on the clown bit.
But he did bat really well. He was the only one who felt like they knew how to bat on a surface like that, to leave balls, to defend balls, and then attack.
Mm-hmm.
And the ball got a little older. He got out to that crazy catch from Steve Smith. I feel like he should have made a century besides that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Speaking of batting, bro, this Shubman Gill, step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step in or step out.
Yeah. Step up, bro.
His
Leave while you're high.
yeah. Is he high?
Next game is for sure. Where is it? Where are we playing the next one?
Australia, I think.
The weather's the same in Australia.
We are playing at the MCG, so I think that's in Melbourne. Yeah.
Win.
Win?
100%.
Yeah,
How
unless
can
it
we lose?
rains. Unless it rains.
Yeah.
I mean, rain shouldn't fuck us up
Wait, is
again.
it raining in Melbourne at this time? Figure that out, bro.
Should we sing rain songs or no anymore?
No, but Sambhav, brother of the show, had
Brother of the
said about India's batting that we go in with no strategy, as opposed to Australia, who send in their batters to just see the balls out, get the ball old, so that people who can score runs like Mitchell Marsh and Travis Head can come in and smack the ball all around. So basically, they have some kind of strategy going into the test matches, and we have zero strategy where we're like telling everyone to just play their game, and we're faltering. Because everyone comes and everyone is just poking at the ball, getting caught behind, as opposed to Australia, which looks like they have a pretty measured approach.
They don't mind defending and leaving.
They don't mind
a
defending
whole
and
bunch
leaving.
of balls.
Everyone has assigned roles. They come
Yeah.
out and execute that to perfection.
And I think
the weather forecast of the first 3 days of the first test is all rain.
Oh my God.
But Pujara, I think, said about Kohli that those shots that he was playing and why it was working before is because he had seen out the new ball. Other openers, I think it was Rahane at that time.
And guess who was seeing out the new ball in those conditions?
Pujara
Yeah.
himself, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So he's making a case for himself to be back in the team.
And he should.
I agree
If
with
Gill
you.
doesn't turn up, bring him back.
Yeah, because all those Gill, Kohli, Sharma, they're pretty much very attacking batsmen. They aren't batsmen who are known to leave the ball, apart from KL Rahul.
Yeah.
So the intent that they talk about, it's all aggressive intent. Maybe we need a more defensive, measured approach.
Yeah,
with-
even Jaiswal from ball one, he starts trying to play his shots. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's worked for him so far in the long run, but maybe that's the thing.
T20 cricket is destroying. Test cricket. Let's start it.
You saw
Let's
that
start the
call of that old
conversation.
lady call into a radio show?
I did, but you want to describe it?
So basically, this old lady calls into a radio show, I think in Australia itself, and she's just like, I detest T20 cricket.
She was crying.
It has ruined the game, and she started crying.
Australian, Indian.
Australian woman.
She's like, these guys, like, it has ruined, all the batsmen suck. I mean, she's kind of right, because the batsmen on either team have not been performing that well, barring Travis Head.
She's kind of right, but I also want 5 over games.
She's kind of right, but yeah, I mean, IPL is IPL. IPL is king. We love IPL. I mean,
Money is
It's
money,
it's
bro.
Projected to go, like IPL is huge right now, but in like 5-6 years, it's literally gonna be like insanely big, man.
it's going to be like the NFL
yeah,
is
it's
in
literally
America.
gonna be like NFL.
Yeah.
So even financially, already they're like the third richest sports league in the world. I
Yeah,
think.
stop it and show
behind
now.
NFL, NBA.
Yeah, she's probably going to pop and go up before anything happens. Who is she? Talk to
The
Jaisha.
old lady is right, but she doesn't know. She doesn't
know
like money.
ball.
She doesn't like money.
She doesn't like money. She doesn't know ball. She doesn't know the value of money. She's 90 years old now. She
Yeah.
doesn't need anything. Like I said, she's probably going to pop and go up.
Why? For popping women.
How can she attack T20 cricket like this?
You invented it all. Ashwin.
But it's made cricket so much fun. I mean, surely
has.
it's destroying our batsmen and
Brought
nobody
in
can.
the casuals. Like T20 cricket.
Yeah, it's
Was
brought in the
IPL the
cash.
first ever T20?
No.
Sattu.
No.
No, Big Bash and all
So,
of that.
yeah. Big Bash,
The
BBL.
2006 World Cup that India won was
2007.
Seven.
Seven.
Yeah, it
World
was
Cup
before
that
the
India won.
IPL.
When
Big
did
Bash
IPL
was...
start?
2008.
8.
Yeah, Big Bash was going on. I think there was a...
DLF.
DLF IPL. Then Pepsi IPL.
Then Tata IPL.
Tata.
Shout out Lalit
Vivo
Modi.
IPL also?
Vivo
Yeah, Vivo
IPL
IPL.
also, yeah.
Vivo IPL was after we banned all Chinese products.
What is it right now?
Casuals IPL, I think that's what they're fighting for.
Tata new IPL.
Yeah.
Sati watch IPL?
Apparently. Even I don't know where I got this from.
Yeah, look at actually Sattu, bro. He doesn't know shit about Test cricket, ODI cricket. He gives no fucks. But either T20, the IPL, whore.
But it is...
So we should put this T20 IPL whore against the Test cricket whore that called into the and make them battle of the whores.
There is 0%
Cricket
chance she
whores, huh?
wins.
Not,
Oh
I'm
my
not. It's
God.
not a. It's not a comment against a character. Please.
You simply cannot win that argument. IPL is more entertaining in every single aspect.
100%.
We agree, bro.
It's probably too much for heart rate. So many sixes.
Shut down Test cricket, make IPL a season
It's-
thing like 7 months long.
Yeah. I agree with you, bro. That would be insane.
Imagine we're doing
every
IPL
weekend,
picks every weekend.
and it just becomes like the Premier League where there's a fixed transfer window, and
But even better because you can't get relegated, so your money doesn't go to waste.
yeah.
Wow, Sattu. Tata knew hire him.
The only thing about this that I would like to change is that no Fabrizio Romano in IPL
Can-
breaking out news.
We be the Fabries.
No, I don't want. Like, imagine all the media hype with a last minute transfer in the IPL, man.
But
like,
in an auction format, I don't think you can.
but I'm saying like
He's saying if it was a window.
Oh,
if
like
it was a
full
transfer window. On the last day, they announce Rohit Sharma to Punjab Kings 11, and there's a full bhangra thing outside the stadium, and then Rohit Sharma just comes out and does balle balle. I mean, the scene's not so good. Oh no,
Yeah,
Great.
Punjab, yeah.
Fantastic.
fantastic. Yeah,
Moving on to football.
yeah. Enough cricket. Enough is enough.
Fantasy Premier League. We actually beat the average this week. So
Wow.
the piggy's not even out. We're so confident. 51 to 47. The average was 47. We got 51. And a
Driving.
quick update on our league. Far 555. C's up. Farhan Vacha.
Sammy Awards
Sorry,
of
bro.
gang signs.
The Pickle Prince's WhatsApp is back, and he just texted me. So I was reading them. He needs more yo-yo WhatsApp my peeps t-shirts. So
Since we're on t-shirts, we've just put a new order for these maroon t-shirts. So hit us up.
it's called Burgundy Bombay.
Burgundy Bombay t-shirts. So hit us up. They fit really well, as you can see. Okay, Farhan Vacha, shout out again. Anand Agarwal's moved to number 2. Jeshad at number 3.
What's
so-
the point gap?
The point gap, Jeshad has 989 and Anand has 1012. So you
I'll
can
catch Jeshad
do your
at
own
this.
math. Sattu, where are you, bro? I'm scrolling. I still can't find it.
16th, I think.
16th, yeah.
He was
Like
riding
what,
high.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
I was
I'm
still
back.
above me.
I'm challenging for the
I was
top.
still below me.
Yeah, probably. We are 89th.
I
bro.
have not touched bro, I don't think I can do much.
89th out of?
89 out of 100.
That's 89
That's so
with
bad. We are a
Guaranteed.
sports podcast.
Oh, we don't
That's
change it
so
only, bro.
bad.
The last
Hey,
Wait, you're
9.
about 8. I'm 78th.
hey, we back up players. We trust the process.
The
I know
last 9
this
are all
new-
people who joined late and their first 2-3
Yes.
games
Yeah.
didn't count.
And Magic Mix has exams, guys. We
My
can't
God,
bother
it's
him.
still-
We are very
I can't believe it.
we are respectful of other people's time commitments. So we
Oh,
want him to
shit.
do well in his exams.
Yeah, bro.
Also, this is the FPL season where they've added a few more like things,
Yes,
right?
yes. Things. The things are the assistant manager chip and the manager chip, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
something like there's a manager chip for sure.
Sam, can you just explain? Brother of the show.
Brother of the show on the mic.
There's just this assistant manager chip where you pick a manager from a team and you have them for 3 weeks consecutively, and you get points for clean sheet, wins, and then the place that you can get lots of points for is if you beat a team that's 5 points or 5 positions higher than you, you get a multiplier of some sort. So that's the way that you can get like extra points. But it's kind of an underwhelming chip. There's not like much upside with it. I feel like I was expecting something better to be put out by them.
So, Magic Mix, you're out of the live stream. Sambhav is in. When we do all these money moves,
Nepotism.
brother of the show.
No nepotism. No, it's based on merit.
He gave such valid points. He didn't call anyone a clown.
But yeah, so basically putting your assistant chip on someone like Amarim would be a good decision right now, because Postecoglou also, because they are ranked like 13 or 14 and they're trending upwards. Like a good team is ranked 13 or 14 and they're probably going to play someone like a Nottingham or a
Call us a
Fulham.
good team.
In the moment is good for them. The moment is good for them. Shit. Fuck myself. Continue.
Premier picks. Sattu, you have the tallies. Do we want to do it again? Because
Yeah, cool.
we said it on Monday night, but if you just want to reiterate.
I'll run through it quickly. So I'm at 43, Sammy's at 37, Danai's at 36, and Zio's at 33.
So,
34 actually. Bro.
just shut the fuck up, bro. How can you do this, man? We took the audience
point
poll.
for Chelsea.
We took the audience poll. You can't have it both ways in life, man.
Why not?
Come on. Come on.
True.
Bro, anyway, first place is doing it as of now, man. The forfeit.
It doesn't matter. It's want as many points as possible.
The first game we'll pick for this week is Palace versus Arsenal. We can start with Sattu.
Cool. So, again, going to go for Arsenal, but like we're looking terrible, man. I don't know what happened. I obviously wasn't there for the last episode.
You were
but
there looking skinny, bro.
with the fresh fade.
Fresh fade.
But yeah, I mean, 73% possession. We basically did fuck all with it. We had like 2 good chances. I was also seeing like just clips and highlights from our last 2 seasons, and it legitimately looks like this season someone slowed down our like match replays to 0.5x. There's that attacking speed. Like we looked like we had a plan initially, or like in the last 2 seasons when we were attacking. That all seems to be out of the window.
Corner ball.
Yeah, at this point. Also, I think it's been like, what, November was the last time we scored an open play goal. So,
I don't even remember.
yeah.
Oh my god.
What? Seriously?
We haven't. I
That's
don't
insane.
think we've scored an open
Yeah,
play.
serious, you don't
in the
watch or
Premier
what?
League.
You were talking about Arsenal's attack. What was Henry saying about Martinelli and
Yeah. So, Henry was on Monday Night Football and he absolutely went off. To be honest, he kind of held himself back a little bit.
You could see him seething.
yeah.
He was trying to
fuming,
control
yeah.
himself. That entire segment is amazing.
Look.
It is. I think it's like a 3-minute segment that he did on Arsenal, but very valid points, right? So starting off, he said like he was basically comparing Martinelli with the ball boy's position at the Emirates, and he was saying that all this build-up play has been done. You are the most forward outlet that we have, and he should have been halfway down the pitch, but he instead comes back in. And he was also explaining essentially because of that, what happens is Saka, Odegaard can have a little more freedom on the right, but if teams realize that there's not enough threat on the left-hand side and they can mark Martinelli with one man who maybe isn't even constantly on him, then they can double team Saka. So that's automatically limiting all our positional play.
Yeah, so I mean, I was not that worried because I guess I've spent some time with Zal now and he's super positive about Arsenal, so it kind of papers over the cracks. But I saw that segment from Henry and made me super worried. I am very anxious right now. And he basically, the summation of what he said was, we are too predictable now. And he brought up 3 points to like elaborate on the predictability. He said Martinelli is not taking advantage of those one-on-one situations and using his speed. He said the offense is not making enough quick passes to transition from one wing to the other. So Martin Odegaard is not really taking it forward. He's usually playing backward or sideways passes. And whenever we're in trouble, like Sattu said, they're defaulting to Saka. And then Saka is like, I've run this game the entire 90 minutes. I'm tired now.
Yeah. Aside from Zal's positivity, he did mention that Martinelli he needs to
He
go.
was right.
And
But
he's absolutely right.
He is. But I think we are being, like, I don't think, again, Martinelli aside, I'm saying generally, I feel like football has also become extremely robotic. Like, when he joined, he came in from, 4th, 5th division in Brazil. No one knew who the fuck he was. He was playing freely, he was attacking. And over the years, you can see him, like, they molded him into that winger that
A
go down
robot.
the wing, cross the ball, pass the ball, don't dribble,
You're so
don't
right,
do
man.
anything.
Yeah.
And I refuse to believe that someone who, I don't remember how old he was, but like early 20s, scored 15 goals in his 2nd or 3rd Premier League season, suddenly becomes this shit. I feel like it's just a function of they're killing out all the creativity in the game to just push the numbers.
Plus
And-
lack of confidence.
Yeah, plus lack of confidence. And I feel like the same thing we'll see it happen with Doku. Grealish already has been kind of molded.
Doku's
like-
also pretty.
So I
like
mean,
he doesn't really take people on. He just pretends to.
that meme is there, right? Of that guy shake. Like this guy's trying to make juices in some tea stall or juice stall, and he's just shaking a lot without doing anything. And they're like, "This is how Doku plays. This is how Martinelli plays." I mean, we spoke about the death of wingers in the
Wingers,
Premier
yeah.
League, or the lack of elite wingers. Maybe this is a result of the robotic nature of the Premier League in today's day and age. I don't know. So what's
Sad
your
but
pick?
True.
Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah.
I'm going for a draw.
Damn.
Bringing up some ground. Tactical pick, but also you'll are playing them tonight also, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
EFL.
playing them twice in like 3
Yeah,
days.
so that's the deciding factor for me. Why?
But the game has not happened.
No. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to play them twice.
Okay.
So that was the deciding factor.
Okay.
That's why I'm going to go for draw.
Got it. Crystal Palace have been actually pretty good in their last few games. They drew against Villa. They drew against Newcastle. Both really good teams. They beat Ipswich. They drew against City, and they beat Brighton away 3-1. Those are really good fixtures for a team like Palace.
Yeah, no loss in the last 5.
No loss in the last 5. Yeah, I think that 4. They lost to Fulham. I said 5 games.
Yeah, they haven't lost
Five. My bad. No loss in the last 5.
They've been scoring as well.
They've been scoring as well, so it's going to be, and we're going to Selhurst. Selhurst is a tough place to play. I'm very scared. I think if we drop points, I think season over. No more title talk for us. I'm going to put a full stop to it,
I'm
at
not
least from my
talking
end.
about the title and mention Arsenal.
Yeah, you're not an Arsenal fan. That's why I'm an Arsenal fan.
Someone around me, I would have.
I'm just talking about other Arsenal fans. Need to stop talking about it. Zeus, don't interrupt. But yeah, it's looking bleak. If I go for a draw, y'all are going to give me shit. But I'm going to go for a draw. I think the season's
Bro,
done for Arsenal.
yuck, man.
I think season's over.
Actually, that is.
Yeah, season's over.
That is just.
But
You're like your fucking manager, bro.
now-
he was.
now I
saying,
need to
"Oh,
play
we
a
have-
Where's the sack?
we
The
have-
sack needs to be now in the question.
no
Yeah.
sacking and all.
The
I would
sack
never,
needs to be
I would
decided
never
now.
call for
You-
another
you
man's
have a
job
weak-
apart from
boss.
Gautam Gambhir.
You have a weak mentality like your manager. He said, bro,
It's
we
not-
have 2
yeah.
charity shields
It's-
so
what was
proudly.
that? What is
Yuck,
that?
man. That's
Arteta would
What is
actually
that?
disgusting.
He's going to win the Carabao Cup and cry.
Disgusting.
Arteta would actually be happy that I'm making this pick because I am looking out for my own interests because I can see the reality of the situation and I know what's going to happen.
That's a
Arteta doesn't
Bro, he also
disgusting
said that
pick, bro. How can you, after all this time, pick against your club?
I'm not picking against my club.
You are. You're picking a draw.
Going to Selhurst Park and getting a draw is in fact
oh my
picking up
God.
points.
Yuck.
If I said that Arsenal would lose, then y'all can slap me,
This
beat
is
me up,
disgusting,
abuse me, insult
bro.
me,
Yuck, man.
stone me,
Yuck.
whip me.
Sattu at
lynch
least has
me.
respect,
But I'm
bro.
saying
He
it's a
picks
draw.
Too
Arsenal
scared to make draw
regardless.
now.
Once. I picked
I
one
know, that's what I'm saying.
tactical
I have
draw
respect
which
for you.
came
Yeah. It's okay. But since we had a nice discussion.
Against Crystal Palace,
Yeah,
like save it
it's-
at least for us at Liverpool.
We'll see.
Chelsea,
We'll see the respect at
something
the end
like
of the
that.
season when I'm on the top of the table of
But
the Premier
top of the
League
table
standing.
does the forfeit, no?
That
No,
doesn't
it's
matter.
no, it's
That's not
we
decided.
put an asterisk right wherever Sattu finishes.
Cool. So 2 draws, 1
I'm
Arsenal.
going for a draw. Because I can.
Yeah, I mean,
Bitch.
Hey bro, this is then we have to mix up the order. He's tactically choosing draw because he's
yeah,
scared
that's
of
a very.
now.
Tana,
Yeah.
you go first.
Sure. I'll
the
go
next
first
game.
for the next one.
No pick Arsenal.
Also, just sorry, one more question on this. Like last time, also what Zal was saying is that we weren't being attacking enough, we weren't being creative enough, getting on defensive subs. But generally, I'm saying like if either of Chelsea, United, Arsenal, if you're 0-0 at home to Everton, would you rather take that risk of making attacking subs and then losing the game, or you look at the 0-0 and
No,
just...
risk it up, bro. You want to
It's
win the
Everton,
season.
bro.
You don't want to win
But
charity
then your
shields.
manager and your team is going to get like destroyed, right? If you end up losing it.
It's about time your manager gets
No, you
destroyed.
have to
bro.
go for the win.
Yeah.
At
Win,
this
bro.
point,
It's
yeah, I would
fucking
go for the
Everton.
win.
Yeah.
It is Everton. Just throw the kitchen sink. If it's like a better team, maybe like a Liverpool at this point, then play for the point. But it's Everton. We were at home, right? We're
Yeah.
playing it at the Emirates. Yeah. Put more attacking players, change the shape, do something.
And about the Premier Picks order, we are picking in reverse hierarchy. So it makes sense.
So
Oh,
make
Just to
go
make it
first.
clear.
And I think you all need to talk more.
Bro, he knows it's clear. Tanay Shan team, bro.
Tanay Shan team. Yeah.
No
Tanay go
question.
first. Tanay goes first for all of them. No?
4-3-2-1.
Boss said so.
Yeah. Assistant.
Everton, Chelsea.
The go Tanay?
It doesn't matter, bro.
Go,
Okay,
Sattu.
Chelsea. And-
Thread.
no, go for it. We'll discuss.
You
this
elaborate on
Cramming,
Chelsea.
thrashing. What is going to happen?
This is a destruction.
Acha.
Destruction, please. You know how to spell it?
DUI
On 1v1
S.
spelling, we don't come.
TRU.
CTI1.
Yes.
Say some
But,
prediction.
Yeah, Chelsea for sure. Away, not really much. We've been five wins out of 5 now. Last 5 games have been all wins. No other team has done that this year. So
I sense some foul play. Maybe the doping. Because that's what broke out this week. Right?
listen to me. There's no way you look at Mikhailo Murdryk firstly and didn't think he was doping in the first place. I didn't need the test. Doping's a very. We've spoken about it before on this podcast. All athletes do it. What
do you mean all athletes do it?
Bro,
a
Rohit
lot of
Sharma-
athletes dope.
Rohit
It's not
dopes.
literally taking performance.
Have you seen his
enhancing
body?
Drugs. It's not steroids. Like tennis players especially use it for recovery. They all use it for recovery most of the times.
What is
But
he recovering
MMA
from?
Everyone in MMA does
You
it.
know some professional
No.
athlete or what that you're speaking from experience.
No, I don't know any professional athletes.
But on this Murdryk thing, so did you all
It's
see
embarrassing, bro.
this? That Enzo's been training with Murdryk's trainer and then he's outpacing Noni in like the 89th
So-
minute.
That's because of his family, not because of the drugs. Bro.
But anyways, I think it's. You can be pissed if he's done something. It's
Yeah,
pointless.
that's what I'm saying. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's
You're on
actually insane.
PEDs and you don't have a
No, wait,
championship
it's
title.
not PEDs. Okay, let me read.
Whatever.
Chelsea winger Mikhailo Murdryk has tested positive for meldonium following international duty. Meldonium is an
Anti-vax? Oh.
anti-ischemia medication.
Dude, these are
which,
too many
according to
reports.
USADA, is typically used clinically to treat those who suffer from heart conditions. So now I'm sure that there's one small thing in this pill that like helps you recover a little bit faster. Think
That's
of
a
it like a
definite-
vitamin pill or like a pill of magnesium. You know these.
You'd be an excellent salesman for all these PEDs.
Think of it.
Think of it.
Think
Just
of
There's
say-
nothing bad, bro. You sit here calling John Jones the GOAT and he's done way worse. So don't go at
Now he's clean
my
now.
Eastern European.
But I mean,
You
this
know,
entire. Yeah, you go ahead.
It is Chelsea. They call them Mandem.
But that's
FC,
what I'm
no?
saying. At least Jones and
they
Roon
give-
are winning on their PEDs. This guy's not doing shit.
No, but he's just started, bro.
Oh,
Let him
Cycle
go.
has just started.
1 minute, 2030.
Oh,
Mikhailo
yeah,
Murdryk
sorry.
is a Ballon
Future
d'Or
champ.
winner, confirmed.
It's a project.
2030, Mikhailo
Trust
Murdryk
the
Ballon d'Or winner.
process. This is phase 1.
This is phase 1, boss.
But I mean, this entire situation is very funny because it's Mikhailo Murdryk. If it was
Yeah.
any other player, it would have been serious. But because it's him, it's funny. He came out and said that the sample was contaminated. So does this mean it's an international conspiracy? Did some Russian go
Dude,
in?
he looks only like some sus guy, man. That Eastern European full vibe. He's like a crazy guy. You know, one of those fucking nut fuckers.
I love Eastern Europeans. I don't know. What
Yeah, I do. I love nut fuckers.
This is
So you like people who fuck nuts?
Like
Oh,
we said now that we'll do that starting 11. Those kind of people.
Ah.
He's one of those. I
He
think.
is on that for sure.
Yeah.
the erratic players.
Okay, another few questions have arisen after this entire article. Should his supplier be arrested for selling him faulty drugs? Because clearly it has having no impact on his performance.
Infiltrate the dealer. Find the supplier.
Another question is, who had the genius idea of testing Murdryk? Because that guy's amazing at his job.
That's what I'm saying. It's too easily, like it's obvious. I knew he was on drugs.
And the final and most important question is, are other Chelsea players on this shit too?
Enzo, soon to be
They're
found.
not that good, dude. We're just like chilling. If
Chill
we were
guys.
like
Chill guys.
on top, like
Chill guys
on
with-
top of the table or something and like doing really well and, you know, in that race or something, then fair enough if you assume that. We're just playing football.
So second is just
A second.
participation
A
trophy.
second?
No?
I don't know.
I don't watch the Premier League,
I
so I
don't
don't
watch,
know.
I
I'm
don't
not a
know.
Chelsea fan. Who's a Chelsea fan in this room? Please raise your hand.
You're not even a Chelsea fan anymore. You're so scared of the title race, you're not even a Chelsea fan anymore.
And then you said,
And then he said Arteta's
you're
weak,
bottling
bro.
the bottle.
Arey boss, relax. We are going to see your favorite spot. Your second spot, so we'll keep only. Now you all will go third, you will go fourth, you will go fifth. And again, you will celebrate second. We finished second to the great Man City. Trash team.
Make your pick, Sammy.
We'll kill them.
Just because this drug thing has happened, and I've believed that the rest of the Chelsea team is on it, so I'm going to pick Chelsea. It's going to be a distraction, as he has said. And I thought he was a Chelsea fan. Clearly, he said he's not a Chelsea fan.
Timberwolves.
He's a Timberwolves fan. Are they going to get promoted next season?
Yeah, Kevin Garnett MVP.
Most valuable player.
I'm picking Chelsea. They're going to win against Everton. They're not pussies like Arsenal and making defensive subs late on in the game.
Picks.
Defensive picks as well. Let's not forget. But moving on to United Bournemouth.
Amorim ball coming into fruition. I'm picking United, but let's see. I don't have that much faith in them.
I don't care about your faith.
I'm going to go for...
We respect all religion, all caste.
All religions,
creed.
yes. Faith in United and all now.
Bournemouth win.
Bournemouth win. See, it's said with a very grumpy face. Bournemouth win.
Bournemouth win.
He has to switch it up to
I've
make up points.
calculated-
Now.
I'm
What do you mean they're ahead of y'all on the table?
Are you
No, but...
on the
it's-
Premier Picks table?
But this is not switching it up. You are switching it up. Not me. I'm going for the favorites.
I'm not switching it up. I'll make my pick.
I'm
a
gonna
true
go-
fan.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm going to go for United as well. United finally going to get their back-to-back wins. Finally get back on track. And finally they're going to be the team that I thought they were going to be at the start of the season.
Yeah, top 10 in the league incoming.
Top, probably challenging for the title.
Soon,
Again,
soon.
with Chelsea.
2030.
I think it's going to be a 1-2 Chelsea United.
2030.
Today, you know that Josh
Vision.
Achiampong, some right back we have in our team who plays only the Conference League.
Huh.
He signed a 5-year contract.
Congrats.
We don't have 5-year contracts players used to get.
And that used to be a big deal. Now it's just like too late.
And Salah Bichara is still fighting.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
That's great.
But United, big story out of United this week. Marcus Sattu, you want to brief us on it?
Yeah, so Rashford did an interview at a school function, which I just found out
He
about.
loves these schools,
Classic PR move after getting
Drop.
hacked by Amorim. He's gone to the nearest school and he's like, here, take some food.
So he's given them food, and then he's spoken to Henry Winter.
He would make an
And-
amazing politician in India, by the way. But
Me?
continue. No, Rashford.
Oh,
What do you?
it's like I can barely speak Hindi.
Rashford. I mean, his PR movements are top.
Top notch. There was a full article done on like the firm that does his PR. It's from New York, and they've done like a few athletes before as well.
Damn.
But yeah, they know what they're doing. But essentially, yeah, he came out, did this interview, said that I'm at a stage in my career where I'm ready to move on. If I leave United, I won't hate United, which came out of like literally nowhere. No one's like
What
he
was
got
the
dropped from
question
the
he
squad.
asked?
I don't know. They were just having a conversation. It's behind a paywall, so
Oh,
unless we start getting some
that's
more
why I
views.
didn't watch it.
But yeah, essentially the entire conversation was him either just paving his way for an exit or almost talking like it's already done.
Yeah, so I just saw that exit quote, and if he wants to leave. He's not done anything special in the past 2 seasons. He had one great run 3 years ago or something.
One
And-
season only.
And
right?
when he came back, when he first broke into the squad, he was looking like the future. But since then, up and down, no consistency. And if you're saying all this after being dropped 1 or 2 games, leave. It's fine.
I mean, I don't think it's just that. I think it's an accumulation of things. Maybe he thinks he needs a fresh start in his
Sure,
career,
that's
bro.
okay. But as a United fan, I'll defend the team. And
I mean, he's been dropped before. It's not like he's been a
I
consistent name.
don't think
No,
he's been
no.
dropped from the squad.
not
before,
like this.
just
Not
the
in a
bench.
Manchester derby.
Not in such a
Yeah.
public manner. Like Amorim gave him, like challenged him
He
pretty
scored 3
publicly.
goals under Amorim.
Yeah, but still, United won one of the most important games of their season.
Without him.
Yeah.
And honestly, from all this, also just made me unlock a little bit of respect for like Maguire. Considering everything he went through, he never once really came out and freaked out at anyone. I think except that England thing where he was like, just you can't be talking so much shit about me.
Also, people attacked his family and all. In
Yeah, it was just a bad time for him. Like he was on vacation and
Yeah.
he got into it.
Oh right.
And all that shit happened, so it was worse. But yeah, respect to Maguire. like now he's putting in good performances, locked down Haaland in the last game.
Yeah.
But yeah, good to see that guy against, someone else who maybe he needs a change, go get the change.
But overall, bad move from Rashford. I think
Where
Amarin
does
was.
he even go from here?
I don't. Yeah, where does he go? Maybe
PSG,
Arsenal.
bro.
PSG was the strongest link like 2 seasons ago. After this, you're saying Arsenal. I don't want him anywhere near
Both
Arsenal.
are short. I mean,
I
he
mean,
goes
we
on
need a-
free,
we
right,
need a
I
left
assume?
winger.
No?
No free.
When's his contracted?
I'm not sure, but he's not free right now.
And he's going to be expensive, man.
Yeah.
His wages are going to be expensive.
I mean, unless there's no demand in the market, then I guess.
If he can come and somehow Arteta can rejuvenate his career. But his attitude just seems ass, man. He's had a history of just going around partying and not showing up when he needs to. And now this has happened when he has the first challenge in front of him. The new manager has come with a lot of belief. And he said, okay, I'm out. I'm out.
He has a bit of like a sulky attitude. Like he's always
Yeah.
like down because of things that have happened outside the pitch. Like keep that then, keep this here, play a good game, and everything will be fine. But
Fair. Honestly, the way Amarim and even Slot, the way they've handled these players' interviews and stuff, like I really liked what Amarim also said it to the media. He's basically like, if you want a challenge, we have a massive challenge right here. Like stay and fight. And he still said that if he wants to stay, he'll still be part of like my
His
plan
plans,
at United.
yeah. But yeah, as for the Premier pick, I'm going for United, of course. Just
Of
beat,
course.
Of course.
of course.
Of course.
We're on fire right now.
No doubt.
One game against a struggling City, making it back to back this weekend. Let's go. Spurs, Liverpool.
Gonna go for Liverpool here. Fucking Spurs. How have they won that game 5-0? They're so frustrating.
The first half.
It's the most like you genuinely can't. They're like early season Everton. You can't predict shit. But yeah, I think they like don't have the composure to take on Liverpool right now. I don't foresee them doing anything.
Yeah, it's Liverpool are going to destroy them. I think Liverpool turn up. Their best games they play against these big clubs. Always. Any of that Liverpool top 6 games, they just come. They show up, they show out, and they dip.
Spurs have been very confusing, very interesting this season. Their games against the big teams have actually been not that bad. They lost 1-0 against Arsenal and they played pretty well. They beat United away 3-0. They beat Villa
That's not saying
4-1.
much.
They beat City twice, once 4-0.
They do
And-
that every season, man.
I know, but these are the big games that have come. They've lost against all the small teams. That's why people are like, what the fuck? Y'all turn up again in the big moments, but y'all fucking disappear against
Lost
the
to
smaller
us.
teams.
Y'all haven't
As
played.
And
Zal-
they
Spurs.
lost to Chelsea 4-3. I know the score
Yeah.
doesn't truly reflect what happened in
Yeah,
the game
yeah.
because Chelsea was dominating, but
Yeah.
4-3, they still managed to get 3 goals against
Yeah, it was
Chelsea.
just the cuckoo sleep
As
that-
Zal said, Robinhood of the Premier League, taken from the rich, given to the poor.
So yeah, they are the Robin Hood of the Premier League. So you never know. I'm hoping they turn up. They're playing at home. I'm going to go for a draw just because their record against the bigger teams has been pretty good.
Liverpool is just really, really good right now, and I don't see them losing. This will be like, I don't know. Spurs are still one of the bigger clubs in the league despite their position in the league, and I think Liverpool
Are they?
turns up more than anyone. Yeah, they're still like the
Remove their South Korean fan base. Who gives and
no, I'm saying the top
House
6
party.
basically, like what the clubs are
like, but
considered.
that's hanging on by a thread at this point. Like if they finish even one season, I think outside the top 10, they're probably no one's going to consider them in that list.
I mean, they're a big 6 club regardless.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And Liverpool just is way too good right now to lose or even draw, I think. Final game is Villa vs City.
They do have a problem at left back though because Tsimikas is injured, Anderson is out. Just saying. Robertson is out.
Anderson.
Sorry.
Villa City.
Villa City going for a draw on this one. I don't know. It's like I thought they'll be back last week. They weren't. And yeah, let's see. I feel like Villa's also really like tough team for them to face at like this point in what they're going through. So should be fun.
Villa. Aston Villa.
I think.
Sorry, draw.
No, you
You
said.
didn't say-
No, he
I
changed
said
it, he changed
so
it,
I
he
think.
changed
You
it.
didn't say
I said so I
anything.
He said
You
it
didn't
so
say
I said
anything.
so I think.
No, you didn't
No,
say
we have
anything.
been too
You didn't
lenient.
say anything.
No,
you didn't say anything.
You can't.
You didn't say
You can't get the
anything.
masses on your side anymore. The
You
10
didn't
people
say
that are
anything.
watching.
You
No,
didn't know.
I said
I was
so.
not done.
I think.
So now I can
I
just
said so. I
interrupt you.
think.
I can just interrupt you.
So
Then I was not done
said
speaking.
So I think.
I was not done
4 of
speaking.
us will
You
vote
said
now.
it with so much
It's up to
conviction.
the law.
Yeah,
No,
didn't
No,
even
I
say
wasn't allowed
We
to
are men
change.
of our words. We stick by our words.
Yeah, 4 of us will
I
vote
got
now.
screwed once for this.
It's-
You didn't say anything.
No,
bro.
I
Don't
said
be-
so. I think.
No. So
I
that
clearly said said so, I think.
But you interrupted
No,
me.
absolutely not.
Yes, you
said,
did.
You said, oh, it's going to be Villa for sure. And I said, so I think.
No, exactly. You interrupted
Villa,
me.
he said confidently.
Yeah.
Arey, I was thinking, bro. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
What should we do?
Should we take a 4% vote? Whoever's there,
You
yeah,
want
vote.
difference, you're not going to fucking
To vote.
choose.
I mean,
Okay.
we believe in the democratic process. If anything.
Yeah,
at all.
we believed
As
last
you can
time.
see, I
Yeah.
still have it on my nail. It's
As
not
you can see, even I
fucking
have
gone.
it. Even I have it.
It's okay, bro. Just
So vote or no vote?
Vote.
I didn't know. Fuck it, Villa.
Okay.
Fuck
Villa.
it. I was going to
When
say.
they win-
No, I was going to say you
Just
can
wait.
take City, but you
Just
said
wait for them. No, now they're going to win. I saw the light. I saw the light. I'm not changing.
I mean, I was feeling bad. I kind of interrupted
not
you. I was
changing.
going to concede and give
Villa
you Villa.
win.
I'll give you City, but cool. If you want to go with Villa, say it with your chest.
3-1 Villa.
I respect that about you.
3-1
Take the
Villa.
risk. Take the
3-1
risk.
Villa. Suck a cock.
I think Villa are going to get smashed by City. Villa have, like I said,
Just in case you said anything.
Oh,
I think
shit.
Villa are going to get smashed by City. Like Spurs have turned up against the big teams, Villa have actually faltered against all the big teams. They've lost to Liverpool 2-0. They've got destroyed by City 3-0. They lost to Tottenham earlier this season 4-1. And I think they lost to Arsenal also. I can't really remember. But they lost to Arsenal 2-0. But this is a trend with Emery's teams. Even with Arsenal, he would perform against all the smaller teams pretty well, and then he'd falter against the top six. And our record was horrible against top six opponents. So this is a good time for City to be facing them. I think City are going to smash them. Pep is going to lock everyone in a room for, I think, the entirety of this week and make sure they do their job.
I'm going for a draw. I just don't think City have looked good at all recently. And yeah, they're not going to... Villa at home, pretty good, I think. And they're going to keep it at a draw. Should we talk about the FIFA? Go ahead.
I have 2 questions on City before
Yeah.
we move. It's kind of one long question, but is it easier for City to fire Pep at this point or just like assassinate him? Because they can't let him go. Because he's going
Assassinate
straight to
him.
Assassination.
corner.
Is it because of the
Parent organization.
parent organization with the...
I think it's always easier to
Are we getting
assassinate.
into...
It's always easier.
But I have no problem
No, I
saying
mean,
this.
recently assassinations have been a success
Yeah.
in the US. But with Trump, it was not a success. So it's a 50-50 gamble.
that was not assassination. That was planned.
That was planned. You're so right.
Many
Many
men.
And if they execute him or keep him,
God.
who replaces him?
He's irreplaceable.
He's a
We cannot replace him.
We cannot replace him. I don't know, man. Good question. I don't know who replaces Pep at this
Nah,
point.
ride the season out at least.
The
bro.
thing is that they have so much money, they can go and get
Company?
anybody.
Company.
He's not doing too well with Bayern Munich, is
That's
he?
he's
a
a City legend.
understatement.
He'll come back
Bro,
to
but
the club
how
once,
have
bro.
Bayern... I still can't believe how Bayern hired him after that relegation season with Burnley.
I don't understand that. At that moment,
It just
was
makes
weird
no
only.
sense, bro. Like,
I guess it's just because of the Pep Guardiola
Leadership.
coaching tree. And he's been part of that, so let's go and get him.
like Arteta.
Like Maresca.
Yeah. So maybe we need to do some deep dive into who is the next Pep prodigy that goes to
Yeah.
City.
It's not Arteta for sure.
Or maybe, shut up. Maybe
It's definitely
stylistically. Yeah. Hopefully it's not Arteta.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, think about it. He knows all about their 115 charges. The least they could do is buy him and keep him shut.
Least they could.
And he's also been so successful with 2 community shields and a FA Cup. So
Charity shield.
Charity
shield.
yeah, but I mean, like Maresca has won nothing.
Do you all hate charity? Or what?
Huh?
Do you all hate charity?
No?
You know when McDonald's, sometimes you're ordering and it's that ₹1 box and ticket.
But I
I
love
don't know where my ₹1 is going.
But
bro.
on the flip
Harry
side, they
wrote
do
a
charity
show.
with us because with every Swiggy or Zomato order, they give you a McVeggie free. I love that charity.
But the
I give
McDonald's
McVeggie,
charity
you know.
is actually one of the best like charity organizations
CS,
out
you
there.
fucking asshole. Donate that ₹1 to McDonald's, bro. He
But
said
I don't
it's
know
the
where
best.
it's going.
I mean, he's
Do
right.
McDonald's have their own like charity.
Yeah, but I don't know that. Like, there's too much shit that goes on, bro.
₹1,
Where the
one
money is
fry.
actually going, I don't know.
I think, to your question, I think it'll be easier to fire him just because I don't think anybody wants murder on their hands. So I think fire Pep. But to
And
replace him,
then- yeah.
I'll just, stylistically, if you're speaking, maybe Luis Enrique, PSG.
Interesting.
comes
But I
in-
mean, they're terrible right now. How much money do you think there's an amount of money that gets Klopp to manage City? Like, I'm sure if they offer him like something atrocious, like,
He won't still.
And then
Who?
I don't think he will.
Klopp?
There's no chance he doesn't.
he's
there's
retired. And
Yeah, but
he's
if you go,
retired.
but like you, what do you? What's the limit?
How much are these
Maybe-
manager
okay,
contracts
okay,
right now? How
I
much is
think-
Pep making right now? For example, like 20 to 30 million?
No.
Way less, right?
Less.
No, Pep's probably up there.
20, 30 million. I don't think any manager is making that much.
He's
Just
the
check
highest paid
highest,
for
yeah.
sure.
Just check
Pep,
highest paid.
Guardiola.
25.8 million.
Oh
So
my
20
God.
to
Assuming
30.
that's per year.
No. He does.
It's saying 17.
18,
What?
17.9 a year.
Oh, I'm looking at dollars.
I'm looking at rupees.
Yeah. so I said 18. I stopped myself. And then I waited.
I
for
thought you
years.
stopped because it's the same thing as me, so I was extra confident.
No.
Fucking
He's
hell,
making.
He's the third highest paid manager in the Premier League.
Damn, they're making. too
Good
much money.
evening.
So maybe what if?
What would it be? Like double? 18 times 2?
No, I mean 25. He's getting paid 25.
Million USD.
Yeah.
Okay.
million
Enzo
USD.
So
Maresca
50
on
mil?
5.4
50 million USD plus one city in Saudi Arabia.
Surely he takes. I don't know, but he's.
No,
I mean,
no.
I would do it.
Arteta
I would do it for
club-
2 cities in Saudi Arabia, by the way. Real
Arteta-
estate always
Arteta
goes
costs
up.
your club 20 million, man.
What?
That's crazy. 20 million he's paid a year, Arteta.
Yeah, he
Just
deserves
what?
it.
And
Any
he
of
gets-
this.
Deserves it.
Deserves
What
it.
deserves it?
Deserves it
He gave
For
2
what?
to charity.
for his services.
So some shit.
Services to other clubs.
He's just.
I mean, we're talking about Pep. I don't know why you're gusedoing Arteta into this conversation.
Why is he second?
And we only look and yell at Sammy. We
Ruben
don't-
Amorim is fourth.
He's sitting over there. We
Ruben
don't.
Amorim is fourth.
I mean, he beat City. He beat
beat City,
He's
bro.
earned his
Yes.
money.
Yeah.
But actually, whenever we attack Arteta, we just slam Sammy and Sattu is just sitting at the back.
Maybe a City hire Ten Hag.
Sattu's down for
Ten
Arteta
Hag
to
is
go.
in the coaching tree.
Oh,
and
fuck.
he's bald.
Yeah. You know Thomas Frank, the Brentford manager?
Yeah.
Have you seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
Doesn't he look like the captain?
I don't remember. I think
Yes, he does, bro. The captain is basically the character with the half face.
Yeah,
From the
married
bottom, he
boats,
looks like he's
boats,
pissed and he's
Yeah,
happy.
I think How I Met Your Mother is one of the most overrated shows. So
Oh,
I refuse to acknowledge any
Best
reference
show of
to
all
it.
time. Best show of all time.
Absolutely not.
Best show of all time.
okay.
Also, Maresca looks scarily like Pep. Like in
Just-
a lot of
yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, I get it.
Should we talk about the
You
FIFA
think he's his dad?
Best Player Awards?
Yeah. When he won, right?
So
Disgrace.
Vinny won,
Rodri
Disgrace.
boycotted.
but this was a yearly award, not a season award. So I guess that's why Rodri hasn't really played the second half of the
So
season.
yearly as in calendar year?
Calendar year, yeah.
I don't know, man. All these awards are so confusing.
It was fun with
But-
Ronaldo Messi. Now I don't really care anymore. bro.
But Garnacho won the Puskas, so shout out.
It's the second.
Amarim made a mistake by dropping him.
I don't know if he had a flight to send him in or not, but he made it and got the award. And I don't know, Marta won the Marta award, I heard.
What? What? There's a Mata award and he won it.
And she won it.
She, Baba.
Oh, I thought Juan Mata did some charity.
That would never come to my mind.
Also, on the Puskas side, I feel like Garnacho wasn't the most deserving one. That Rabona.
I think
Yeah,
Olivier
yeah,
Giroud should have
yeah,
won it
yeah.
for Scorpion kick.
Yeah.
Give it to him every year. It was such a good goal.
Mkhitaryan's was better, but actually.
Yeah, I think
You're
so.
just saying this bullshit. He said it and he's like,
Mkhitaryan was better, yeah.
No, Giroud was too cute.
I think Saliba's bum goal
That was cute.
for the next Puskas award.
They should have like a. What's the
That was
opposite of
cute. He should
Oscars?
do the cutest goals of the year.
What's the opposite of the Oscars? The shit movie awards that they give out?
I have no idea, bro.
Filmfare Awards.
IFA.
Razzies. They
Razzies.
should have like one for like shit goals of like best offside goal.
Best dive.
I mean, Darwin Núñez would win in every category.
Okay. Wolves. There's a couple of big stories. Sattu, if you want to elaborate some more.
Yeah. So they finally binned their manager and they've gotten Victor Pereira. I didn't know who this guy was. I started reading a bit about him. He's been super highly rated by a lot of managers. Mourinho was very positive about him. And a few Premier League clubs have asked him to join before. But apparently what he said was he just loved like club hopping. And now he's ready to kind of settle down into one role. So should be interesting. But yeah, Wolves also full head loss in the last game against Ipswich.
And he's coming from the Saudi league, right?
Yeah, so he's been
Al
all over.
Shadab.
He's like managed in Brazil, China, Saudi, but yeah, he's coming from Saudi
China.
Arabia now. China. But
But they are fucking imploding. Wolves.
Yeah.
19th, right now? In the league? I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Amazing.
so I'm reading a little bit about Vitor Pereira,
yeah,
and
19th only Southampton.
he was
Yeah.
coaching Corinthians in Brazil, and they didn't want to lose him at the end of the year, but they did. Because he was like, I've got to go back to Portugal. Sorry, I'll have to stay here. I don't want to come back. I've got to go back to Portugal. Because of my mother-in-law, she's not feeling well. Classic out of the office
And
story.
no wonder Mourinho loves him so much. Portuguese fellow.
Yeah, he used to play as a like defender, I think, in the Portuguese league, and he retired like really early, but lower in the lower leagues. So
So is Wolves going back to their Portugal first philosophy? Because that's what they were
It's
doing for the
been
longest
keeping
time.
them up now. So
seems like it. Who's that? Fucking
I mean, to be
transfer
honest,
agent?
I really liked Gary O'Neill. He was pretty good in the couple past seasons, the way they were playing. And it's always fun to watch Wolves, not going to lie.
Yeah,
They
Wolves are
don't-
a fun team.
They don't
they've
know how to
been
defend, but they're
very
good to
unlucky
watch.
to be. We've discussed this before, but they have been like a lot of bad luck.
Yeah.
their way this season.
Also, the dressing room looks like it's in shambles because for the past 2 or 3 games, every time they've lost, there has been some off-the-field bust-up right after the game has ended. I mean, I think last game, At Nouri got into a fight.
Yeah, Cunha like snatched someone, the fat guy.
The glasses, he just grabbed them all.
grabbed his glasses.
Dude,
Yeah.
Cunha was fighting everyone. He fought his own teammate.
Yeah.
He fought his own coach. He fought the other.
And he
team's
got charged,
players.
right,
Yeah, he's
so-
getting charged.
He's like the
Post-game.
Bumrah of the team where he's just doing everything, scoring the goals. Imagine if Bumrah starts doing all this. Takes a ball and just chucks it on someone in the... He should do it. I mean,
no.
No?
We
Give
can't
it.
have him suspended. We'll get fucked, bro.
True beans.
But yeah, good luck to the Wolves.
Yeah, but on this Portuguese thing, I don't know if this Mino Raiola, who used to have like basically
He's gone,
half
bro.
the fucking footballing world,
Yeah.
RIP.
like he died.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
He was Zlatan's.
Died of fatness.
Agent,
Yeah, Zlatan, Pogba.
He drank too
Ronaldo.
much sugar-free Gatorade.
Fuck! I completely forgot about this. Yeah.
Yeah, he died. And GOAT, RIP. Sorry.
Yeah, one of the top agents in the business.
Yeah.
Last thing we got to cover is the Chael Sonnen story.
Who's that?
So Chael, legend in MMA. I've met him twice.
Congrats.
And basically now
Nobody.
he does a lot of talking and
I
analysis.
sang to Ngannou.
And punditry.
That's sick.
How many times?
Wait, post also.
We don't talk about that. That didn't make the cut. We don't talk about that.
So Chael basically on his ESPN show at DC just blurted out that Gilbert Burns has retired. And Gilbert has never said that. So Burns, in retaliation, he tweeted Chael's actual phone number to everyone. And he said something like, Chael, what the fuck, or something like that. And to get back at him, put his number out there. Chael goes on his own podcast, The Bad Guy Inc. And he's like, I'm not even that mad at Gilbert. I was pissed at Chad Mendes in 2015 and I leaked his number as well. So it's fine. And then he goes on for 50 whole minutes on an episode and reads out texts he's gotten from people. He adds group FaceTimes and like talks to 2 people at once. He gets calls from random people for that whole entire episode of his podcast. The best one was basically he was talking to some guy and he goes, Chael asked the guy, what are your Christmas plans? He's like, nah, I'm Jewish. Oh, he's like, oh, you have Hanukkah. That means you get gifts for like 8 days or something. And the guy was like, no, I got my gift. I'm talking to you right now. So that was pretty sick. So all these random moments.
Oh, I was expecting that to take a drastic.
Yeah.
Then some guy just texts him, hey, Sonnen, fuck you. I'm happy John Jones beat your ass. Then they were like, give me 5K because you told me to bet on Colby and he got his ass beat. He sucks now and all that shit. And then there was a lot of people just defending him like, Gilbert should retire. You're right. Fuck him. Why would he leak your number and stuff? So yeah, it was really like a wholesome thing he made out of a shit situation. Imagine being that famous and your number being leaked like that.
Let's
Amazing.
leak Sammy's number.
No, that's what I was going to do. So we should do the same thing. Anyone can call this number 93720
Shut the fuck up.
50282.
Yeah, fine. Call it. Should we leak the prince's number since he just got it back?
His WhatsApp is back.
Honestly, Nidish's casuals hotline. You can call him at any
He's not
point.
making it this far into the pod for sure.
Let's do it for Pickle Prince. Let's leak his numbers. WhatsApp is back. All his fans can get in touch with him. I'm sure he wouldn't mind it. If you want to hear a
And
All his
quick,
homies.
if
And
you
we'll
want to
get
hear
him
a
here.
quick yo, WhatsApp my peeps.
And we'll get him here to do an episode while answering all these calls. But yeah, what a funny ass situation and how he's made such a good thing about it, bro.
This is
Respect
also like
to Chain.
reminding me
Yeah,
of
so-
when
So Pickle Prince's numbers.
Shut the fuck up, man.
His numbers.
Done hai.
thank God.
Bleep it out, please.
We should make a reel of this for sure and put it out.
And put it on marketing.
Nidish is asking, should he accept some collaboration?
No, not yet. We'll look at it.
Yeah, I was saying this is like when I don't know if you all saw the clip where Mr. Beast added Speed to a group chat with
I'm looking
Ronaldo,
at it.
and like Speed has this horrible habit of leaking people's numbers
Yeah.
all the time.
I'm gonna do it.
And Mr. Beast was so fucking scared. He's like, bro, make sure you're not screen sharing your phone. Make sure you don't turn it around. But yeah, sick. I mean, if they manage to do a collab, that'd be fire.
Yep. Any thoughts on Chael P?
Yeah, I just love Chilson, and he's
Yeah.
the original bad guy on the mic. Like
Yeah.
he's really good. Some iconic moments. The full Anderson Silva call out is though.
Anderson
You
Silva, you absolutely
absolutely
suck.
What was the whole thing he did with my drug dealer or like my steroid dealer is the same guy for LeBron steroid dealer or something like that?
I forget that, but he said that when he also got popped for PEDs, and he's like, I couldn't be John Jones and I had more juice concentration in a can of Tropicana. Then he has this joke where he hangs up on people and he's just like, what's 6 foot tall, has a big schlong and disappears in 1 second, and then just hang up on you. So he did it to like 1 or 2 people on his FaceTime as well. Yeah, but good on him, man.
Is there another one? I think it was him that he asks. He's like, what has 2 balls? What has 2 small balls and hangs down? And then you say a bat, and then he goes, what has 2 big balls and hangs up? And then he just cuts
Yeah.
the
Okay, that was about it. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
What has 8 balls and is ending the episode?
The Casuals.